Stop depending on others. If you're continuously depending on people, you become weaker and people will not respect you. That's what I'm going to break down in today's video. But before I get started, make sure to hit that like button, hit the red subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. So you have to realize that dependency is really one of the worst positions you can be in. Depending on another person for anything is a weak position. You understand? And it makes you weak because you're always in need, always got your hand out, always looking for something outside of yourself to make you feel good. This will lead to lack of confidence. This is why you not feel good within yourself and you haven't got the courage to do things because you are in need of validation, you're in need of support. You know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to self-reliance. You want to get to the point where you feel so good within yourself that you don't need another person. You understand? But it's a journey at the same time. You're not going to get there straight away. You have to build it. Just like the same way you have to build your muscle, you have to build yourself. You have to build your mindset. Everything's a journey behind it. Now, you have to realize is that if you're dependent on other people, they control you. They have full control over you. You are their slave. They're a master to you because all it takes is for them to take away what they're doing for you, then that's it. You're helpless. So you don't want to be in that position. Nobody does. Looking up to another person, you know, hoping that they like you, hoping that they're there for you, hoping that they support you. Like, you know, it doesn't make any sense. You understand? And people will manipulate you, people will use and abuse you, and you become susceptible to a lot of different things when you are in need. So, again, you want to get to the point where you are self-reliant and self-dependent. Now, of course, in reality, we all need people. We all need some sort of, you know, help. But how much of it that you need, how much of it to the point where it affects you is what it comes down to. You know, we're in a world like there's so many things going on. Maybe you need that person to help you with certain things. This person may help you with certain things, but when you're dependent on one person to do something for you, then you're going to be miserable. You're going to be sad because they might, 9 out of 10, they're going to fail at some point. That's why it's good to have maybe several people who you can go to rather than just one person. You understand? So build yourself up. Work on self-reliance, work on your mindset, work on yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. You have to be good in all rounds. If anything, you want people to be dependent on you. You want people to come in to you for advice, to you for support. That's the position you want to be in, rather than you being the one that's in need. So once you lift yourself up in all different endeavors, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, you're in a high position, then people will gravitate towards you. People will be dependent on your energy, your information, your money, your resources, your words to move forward. You understand? So you become the plug, then you become the source that everybody's looking for, rather than you being one of the people that's looking up to one person. You get what I'm saying? So dependency is the worst position, trust me. It's like the man who's homeless right now on the street. He's in a bad position because he's reliant on somebody to give him money so he can eat food or so he can, you know, have somewhere to stay. You know, he's dependent. And that's an extreme example, but that's really what it comes down to. Like when you're constantly dependent on someone to compliment you, your confidence is coming from someone saying, hey, you look good. Or you depend on someone to give you work. You depend on someone to do anything for you. You become in a way like the homeless man who is sitting there, waiting, hoping that things will happen their way, that someone's going to bless you. You know, you want to be the one that's blessing people rather than to be constantly relying on someone to bless you. Do you understand? You want to be in a position of strength, not weakness. You know, and when you're constantly in need, you reduce your value. People don't respect you. People don't look down on you. You become like a charity case. People look at you, oh, that's that guy, like, you know, undermine you. Socially, you'll be yourself down. Your status is just down. Everything is just low, which, again, nobody wants to be that person. You understand? That's why it's important, man, to work on yourself every single day. Financially, you need to be secured, man. Physically, you need to be in good shape. Mentally, you need to be strong and, you know, feeling good within yourself. You don't need someone, your girlfriend or your friend to tell you that you look good or them clothes are good. Like, you're good within yourself and that. You see, the best project you can work on in life is yourself. You understand? So that's why you always have to stay on this journey. You always have a daily routine and you're making a conscious choice to better yourself. If you're not doing that, then bro, you're gonna be a charity case. You're gonna be someone that people are just laughing at. You're gonna be always in need and always struggling. Nobody wants to struggle for the rest of their life. Now, I understand sometimes or some occasions you might be in a position where you're in need or you depend on another person. That's inevitable. We will all depend on other people at some point. But how long do you stay there for? How long do you depend on one person or one thing? It's good to have multiple options rather than one option. That's why you have to open your mind and then you have to realize that, yo, don't let the person feel like you need them.